Just imagine, Chiefs fans, Tony, after a challenging season with the Chiefs, hasn't hit the field since Week 16. And believe it or not, injuries have been a constant in his career ever since he was picked in the first round of the 2021 draft. Now, he's officially out of the AFC Championship game due to a hip injury. But here's where it gets interesting. Tony is disputing this information. You need to hear this. In a profanity-laden Instagram video, Tony accused the Chiefs of lying about his injury. The team's injury report listed him as out of the game due to ankle and hip problems before the wild card and divisional round games. But this week, they mentioned only a hip problem. This outburst happened just hours before today's game, raising a big question. Could this change Tony's status with the Chiefs? The player, who turned 25 on Saturday, participated normally in Wednesday's practice but was listed as limited on Thursday and Friday. The team downgraded him to out on Saturday. The Chiefs had high hopes that Tony would become a number one caliber receiver this season, but unfortunately, he fell short of expectations. Tony was acquired in exchange for 3rd and 6th round picks before the 2022 trade deadline. He proved unreliable in New York and Kansas City. Injuries significantly limited him with the Giants, and these issues surfaced immediately after his move to the Chiefs. Thigh problems almost ruined his last weeks as a Giant, but during his 3-year career, the agile receiver has faced problems with his ankle, quadriceps, oblique, and knee since being picked 20th overall in the 2021 draft. The Giants traded Tony due to concerns about his reliability. These concerns have not diminished in Kansas City. Let's also consider that Tony suffered a meniscus injury early in the Chiefs' summer training, but he was back in time for the team's season opener. This has been, by far, Tony's healthiest season, but it has also brought him more attention for consistency issues not related to health. His failures represented part of the Chiefs' long-standing receiver problems, and an offside infraction annulled his own go-ahead touchdown in a tight loss to the Bills in December. During the most recent game in which Tony was active, he dropped a pass that led to an interception by Patrick Mahomes, and a dismayed reaction from the superstar quarterback. The arrival of Tony's daughter also influences his absence, with the Chiefs listing him as out for hip/personal reasons. Setting aside the issue of Tony's accusation, this rant certainly could bring problems for his future with the defending champions. Tony has just 27 receptions for 169 yards this season, and although his record punt return in the Super Bowl provided a boost in the Chiefs' narrow Super Bowl 57 win, his absence appears to have helped streamline the 2023 squad's passing attack. The Chiefs have performed better without inconsistent receivers Tony and Sky Moore available. Moore is still in the injured reserve return window. Cutting or trading Tony after this season would cost the Chiefs $2.53 million. There's 1 year left on his contract. Tony's market value has already plummeted during his time in New York, and while he has demonstrated an intriguing skill set, the trade value of the Florida alum is obviously low at the end of his 3rd season. So, what do you think? This situation with Tony is yet another chapter in the saga of the highs and lows of the sport, showing that behind each game, there are complex human stories full of twists and turns. Stay tuned for more updates and, of course, share your opinions in the comments. Let's continue this conversation.